Hello, everyone. I wanted to do a quick overview as to the changes coming to Medicare with regards to your prescription drugs for 2025. Um, as you may or may not know, there was a bill passed in 2022 called the Inflation Reduction Act, which they put into place in an effort to save seniors money on their prescription drugs and as a way to protect Medicare and the government's cost for Medicare. Like I said, it was enacted in 2022 and it is a several year plan. There have been small changes the last couple of years that affected a number of people in a very positive way, but this next change coming in 2025 will affect everyone and has affected plans across the board. So, what they are saying for 2025 is that they are capping the maximum out of pocket drug costs for seniors at $2,000. So those are drug costs incurred within a Medicare drug plan. They are basing that $2,000 on the standard Part D benefit design. So Centers for Medicare Services come out with the standard benefit design, and all carriers have to offer at least as good of coverage as the standard design, if not better. So some carriers do offer an enhanced plan, but the $2,000 cap is based on the standard benefit design. So the standard benefit design for 2025 says that there is a deductible phase of $590. And in a deductible phase, you pay 100% of the cost of the prescriptions until you hit $590. After that, in the initial coverage phase, there is a 25% coinsurance for covered Medicare Part D drugs. So you would pay that 25% until you hit that $2,000, and then you would pay zero after that. Now, different carriers can offer an enhanced design, and if they did, and say your carrier does not have a deductible for your prescriptions, then 100% of the cost of your medications until you hit that $590 is going to go towards that $2,000 maximum out of pocket. Some carriers may also still be offering a copay for your prescription drugs instead of a coinsurance, and they are going to take whichever is larger, either the copay amount that you're paying for your prescriptions or the 25% of the cost of the prescriptions, and put it towards that $2,000 maximum out of pocket. So that means that there are a lot of people who may not even hit that $2,000 maximum out of pocket. The impacts that we're seeing on the plans that are being offered are in premium prices. So that's mostly this year. Speaking towards the standalone prescription drug plans, you may see a change in the premium cost for your prescription drug plan. Co-pays and cost sharing for your prescription. So we're seeing a lot more carriers move towards a co-insurance instead of a copay. So say you had a tier 3 or a brand name medication historically, and you've paid around $42 to $47 a month for that prescription. You may now see that the cost of those prescription is going to be a 20 or 25% co-insurance. For those expensive medications, that's quite a jump for you. We have seen some changes in the tiers that drugs are offered in. So all your prescriptions are rated on different tier levels. Tier 1 being your basic generic medications, Tier 2 non-preferred generic medications, Tier 3 brand name medications. Some carriers have rearranged their prescription tiers. We've also seen some changes in the formularies, and that is the prescriptions that your plan covers. Some carriers are not covering some of the medications that you might be on. So just because your plan has always covered your medications does not mean they're going to be covered next year, and it does not mean they're going to be covered at the same rates as they were this year, next year. Some carriers may also restrict where you can get your prescriptions and have tighter networks of pharmacies that they work with. So we've also seen a restructuring of the benefits within the Advantage plan. So in years past, where we've seen more benefits added and offered in the Advantage plan, this year we're seeing a pulling back of benefits, maybe an increase in the cost of services within the Medicare Advantage plans. So if you are somebody who has not looked at your annual notice of change, I need you to do that or reach out to me. If you are with a carrier who is offering your tier 3 medications at a co-insurance instead of a copay next year, I really want you to get with me to look at your prescription costs. Really, I'm encouraging everyone to check their plans this year, run a quick review of your prescriptions, making sure your prescriptions are still within the formulary and going to be covered. If you want to do this on your own, you could do so through my website at bethpiperins.com, and there's a Medicare self-shop link that you can go to and put in your prescriptions and compare it with your plan versus other plans that are available in the area. I'm also very happy to run reviews for all of you this year. Get to me your current list of prescriptions and doctors if you haven't already, and I will get to you just as soon as I can to review your plan and your 2025 coverage. Talk to you all soon.